Carla Sunberg, and I'm the president of Nazarene Theological Seminary, and I'm here today to bring you greetings from NTS. You know, just a few months ago, I began this journey of leadership at NTS, and it is quite a journey as we see where God is leading us for the future and where that might take us. The other day, I got up early in the morning and I was heading down to McDonald's there in that area around the seminary. So I was driving down the street. There was a woman that knocked on my window. I opened up my window and she looked at me and she said, "I'm really cold and I need a ride. Would I be able to get a ride?" It was only 9 degrees outside, and I offered for her to get into my car. She told me that she had walked from her home all the way to one of the hospitals in the area there, and now she was trying to make her way to a pharmacy and then home. I took her past the pharmacy, and then I took her to her house, and on the way home, I got to know Roxanne just a little bit. As Roxanne and I were conversing, she was asking me who I was and what was it that I was doing in that neighborhood. The longer that Roxanne and I were conversing, she was curious about who we were and what it was that we did here. And finally, Roxanne looked at me and she said, "What do you have for me?" And that question just made me stop, and it made me wonder, what is it that we have for Roxanne? What is it that we have for you, the Church of the Nazarene? So you may be asking that question this morning. What do you have for me? What does NTS have for me? And as NTS begins to answer that question, whether it's for Roxanne or for those of you here in the Church of the Nazarene, I want to tell you we do have an answer. NTS is a graduate school of theology, where we are raising up pastors and leaders for the future of the Church of the Nazarene. And this is an investment in the future of who we are and what the church will look like in the future. Just recently, I was at the Global Theology Conference in Johannesburg, South Africa. Around 300 leaders had come from the Church of the Nazarene around the world to be in a conversation about ecclesiology, about our understanding of the church. And one day I asked all of those that were alums from NTS to gather together and to take a group picture of those that were there from NTS. And nearly 100 people, about a third of those in attendance, were graduates or alums from NTS. And they weren't just people from North America, they were from all over the world. NTS has been in the business of creating and shaping effective leaders for the Church of the Nazarene and pastors for a number of years. And we are committed to helping to shape leaders and pastors for the future of the Church of the Nazarene. And I want to tell you, that is what NTS has for you. But not only that, some of you in the pew and pastors here are saying, what does NTS have for me? Well, NTS also exists to be a theological voice for the Church of the Nazarene. And even right today, we have some resources available for you. You pick up your laptop, you pick up your phone. I want you to go to nts.edu. And if you look at the bottom right-hand side, you'll see the chapel schedule. If you click on there, another resource will come up where you'll see dates of different chapels. Begin to look through those, explore those, and you will discover, for example, chapel services by Dr. Roger Hahn, our New Testament professor and our dean of the faculty. Incredible lessons that right now you can be listening to and can be a resource for you and can be a resource maybe for a class or for a sermon that you're preparing, for a class that you're teaching. Those are resources for you, and NTS is committed to providing more resources for you for the future. If you look at the front page of our website, you'll see a place where it talks about alumni and friends. Click on there, and you'll be taken to a link where you can sign up to be on our mailing list. And we are committed to you that we have a resource for you. And we will be sending out our mailings on a regular basis and letting you know what we are adding to our website, what resources we are adding. Yes, for the graduate students of the Church of the Nazarene, but also for those of you in the local church who are saying, we want to be in conversation about the theology of the Church of the Nazarene. And so it's not just Roxanne who has a question. And we wrestle with how we answer the Roxannes of this world. We have been wrestling with how we answer to the churches and how we answer to all of you. When you're asking us, NTS, what do you have for me? We have an answer. And we are asking that you would be willing to join with us as we help to shape the future of the Church of the Nazarene. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you for your support of NTS. We are grateful.